Yeah, I'm so glad that I don't have that type of mom when I'm struggling. She tells me, you grown, figure it out. My mama always does whatever she can for me. Like, I could lose my apartment today and I will still have somewhere to stay today. My car could give out on me today and I can call my mom and tell her, and she'll be like, well, baby, you can use my car for the day. Just make sure I get to work on time. She wouldn't dare let me struggle with nothing if she can help it. And I'm so blessed that I have a mom like that.
Now I will never be your hater, I'm your biggest fan. I hope it falls into place just how you planned it. Life could put you in a pickle, just make sure it's kosher. Lean on me like Bill Withers until you smell the roses. What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving, man. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail, but more importantly, you saw the clip. Um, some people will applaud at this, and some people were like, "Nah, that's trifling." And um, I agree with both. I'll say it this way because it's okay that you have a mother who, if you fall down on hard times, can help you up. That's okay. But what's not okay is that you constantly take the help. And what I mean is this, like I've seen people be grown, be adults rather, and never grow up because they always ran back to their parents. And that's a problem. I've seen people, if I lose an apartment, it's like I could come back home. And the question becomes, wait a minute. Because some people lose apartments. Most people lose apartments being irresponsible. That's what happens. And what happens is people are irresponsible, and then I can always go home. And the same irresponsible behavior that you had out on your own, now you bring that to your mother. Like when she said, if the car broke down, my mama, you could use your mama's car. That's perfectly understandable, dope, and fine. But are you going to be an adult or are you going to be a calamity? Because at some point you do have to figure it out. At some point you do have to figure it out because see what happens is you people like that wind up having kids, and guess what? Well, I can mess up as a parent because I could just get a baby to mama and mama figure it out. Because see, if you don't never figure it out, your mama got to figure it out, and you don't have a problem with your mama figuring it out, but you grown. So what winds up happening is because I've seen people, parents pay their rent, parents pay their mortgage, you know, parents pay their bills, even and they don't live, the parents in one place, they're at another place. And I've seen people get entitled and super lazy because of that, because what they would do is, everything taken care of, so I'm gonna just do me. So when you think, oh man, you're gonna save your money, you're gonna invest, you're gonna stack up, nope, that's not what they do. That is not what they do. It's just like the people who say, I just need a little support to pursue my dream. Most of those people that make that statement and get that kind of help, they're really not actively pursuing their dream. They're like half-assing it. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you're not there with them, you don't know that. So they'll tell you anything. So that's why I say this is it's a good thing to have a parent that you could depend on in the time of need, but it's a bad thing to always be in the time of need. I'm just saying always as I might be reaching a little bit. Um, but people got to understand like this is not okay. Like when I was young, I would see, people's parents help them and they blow the extra their money shopping and partying and getting high. something happened. It's like, no, because you constantly in need of something, constantly over and over and over and over and over again. And what's sad about this is the more you get accustomed to asking or begging, the more you get accustomed that you don't never have to do anything for anybody else. Like you're always the one in need, and that turns a person into a problem, a huge problem, because you became an adult to be a liability. And I've seen mothers, I've seen fathers, I've seen married couples go, you know what, hey, that's enough. And a grown kid like, but I just, why y'all gonna do this to me? Like I've seen grown adults, like adults, have childlike tantrums when their parents say, "You grown now." That's I didn't help you. Okay, you was young at 18. Okay, yeah, you was young at 21. Now you 25. I'm tired of this with you. You gonna have to do something. Oh, you can't do it. I've seen people in their 30s and their 40s still, man, I can't. I don't know how to use a dishwasher because my mama do it. You 45. What are you talking about? Oh, mama always did it. You know, I got a friend of mine. A friend of mine was work. She works, but she was at work, and I never forget. She said this young man came in, saw her, and thought she was attractive and wanted to talk to her. And she looked at him like, oh, he might be cute. But then what happened was his mother walked in, and she had to do all of his paperwork for him because he didn't know what he was doing. And this dude that's like 26, 27 years old, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, oh, no, no. And that's what happens. Like you wind up with an adult that doesn't know how to be an adult because you keep, helping them do this and do that. And to the point where at some point you got to shut them off because helping them is crippling them. And them thinking them being so comfortable asking is a character issue. Because somebody could tell, look, man, when I turned this age, I didn't ask people for nothing from that point on. And they're like, well, we're different. It's like, obviously, but you're going to have to, grow up. It's great to have parents that'll take care of you and help you out, but it's a bad thing you know, to constantly do it. I'm not saying this young lady constantly does it, but I'm saying she gives off that type of entitlement, and I've seen that in other people. And it really don't, some of y'all parents die. Some of y'all parents die early from y'all always being in need, just for the record. But I'm gonna leave it at that. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch you on the next one. Peace. You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna tell you that.